Hello, class of cannabis. It's been a glorious year. I want someone in here to stand to their feet and tell me their best way to smoke. Who will it be? You want what's your name, girl?
Not him. It don't really matter when we all agree. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough.
Hey, what's up with y'all out there? This the Best Way to Smoke podcast, and you smoking with Big J.
And Serpo Jr. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and then tell a friend.
Make sure you do that. Please do that. And we want to thank everybody that tap in and tune with us on the Best Way to Smoke podcast. You can find us on all audio platforms, and you can find us on YouTube for that visual, man. So tap in. And, you know, before we dig into the show, we always do the Best Way to Smoke tip. And the tip today is don't be discouraged if you're trying to get into the industry, into the cannabis industry. You know, a lot of things be changing all the time, you know, and it gets harder and harder. They got these different programs that, you know, to where they only letting a certain amount of people in. I'm telling y'all, you know, we telling y'all the Best Way to Smoke. Don't be discouraged. Keep doing your due diligence, you know, and keep on trying to survive in this industry where you really don't know which way it's going to go. And there's ways to try to survive too, though. If you still pending, if you still on that pending side of not being totally legal, it's different ways that you can keep yourself afloat, man. And I would suggest, you know, have certain events where you have your peoples come through. If you selling shit, you know, got products that you selling, and just have them donate. You ain't got to necessarily sell them nothing, but have them donate to your cause and stuff like that, and that can help push you along, you know, fucking with your community.
Yeah, I can dig that. Right there. You know what I'm saying? Just, I can piggyback off of that. Just stay active. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you don't already know how to do it, you know what I'm saying? But I just say adapt to the times. Stay informed, you know, because, you know, certain rules, certain regulations, certain laws, they constantly changing. So just stay informed, adapt to the times, you know, and just like how Big J say, don't give up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay fast.
Yep. And keep it pushing, though. Okay, social media and cannabis, man. We want to talk about these different platforms that are acceptable of weed and where you can go and do a lot of networking and different things. So this is stuff that these are social networks that was popping in 2022 that you could probably look forward to be using in 2023. So let's scroll it on up. We got LeafWire. So on LeafWire, unquestionably, is one of the greatest specialized cannabis social networks. So LeafWire is a place where you can go do some networking. You know, a lot of these platforms, we haven't even really tapped into them yet, but these are things that we're going to tap into in 2023, and we would advise people that's in the industry, you know what I mean, or that want to get into the industry to tap into them because it's another place. These are other places where you can go represent your brand, you know what I mean? So moving down, we got WeedTube, and that's one that we're actually tapped into.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we post on there sometimes. So and that's like that's kind of like a Facebook a little bit, like a YouTube.
Yeah.
Like a YouTube type thing, you know what I'm saying? But just straight for the weed. You know, and they've made a lot of upgrades to their platform to make it a lot better than what it was when it first came out, though, man. So shout out to them. And definitely check out WeedTube. So the next one we got, what's the next one, Serpo?
What's that? Weed Life. This network is relatively new in the marijuana community. It started in 2013, but it's the best known among weed smokers, and new users are signing in every day. So this platform is up and coming, and it is reasonable to check it out. And like, again, it's like these little sites over here give you the cannabis opportunity to like reach out, connect, even, you know, show your own product that you have without you getting any strikes, flags, restrictions, or whatever it may be. So that's another one you can go ahead and check out.
Yep, moving it on up.
Weedable.
Yep.
This website allows you to share information and follow other members. One of its distinctive features of the platform is the possibility to shop right from it. Look out for the local dispensaries and find out new products. This platform also has a dedicated live section where it offers insight into new cannabis products and guides you in finding the right products based on your lifestyle. That sounds like a good one because if you can get on there and they have like live sessions, and even like if it's like just dedicated to like sharing information, you may have a question that like nobody wants to answer. And you can go right here, you can pose the question. People may give you feedback. You may develop a dialogue. You may learn a whole lot more about cannabis than what you expected. So that's another good thing about these cannabis-friendly social sites.
Yep. Moving on. Next, we got Doobie, a marijuana social network this marijuana social network is among the largest in the industry. The site has an app available on app stores and Google Play. You will be able to connect with numerous members of the cannabis business community worldwide through stories and videos that make it easy to connect and network. And that's dope. And like we said, there's so many different ways for us in the cannabis industry to be able to get out there and represent our brand and put our brands out there, man. And I like the name of that one too, though.
Yeah.
I like that.
And look, hold on, before you go at the end of it, you see at the end it say if you're lucky, you can also find your perfect match here. So outside of the cannabis and all of that stuff, find out information, changing information, upgrading or whatever it may be, you could also like get lucky and find a nice little partner. A partner.
For sure. So the next one we got right here is Bud Hubs. Okay. It is the best platform if you are looking for a new place to purchase cannabis. It reminds us of Foursquare, where other users leave their reviews and feedback. You can find dispensaries, shops, and doctors in one place. It is a great cannabis business social network to find buddies and get recommendations from the specialists in your area. It is entirely free, so you can check it out right now. That's dope. And again, it's another way to get out there and kind of get your brand out there. And with this, it seems like it's a community type thing to where you sharing different weed. You might be sharing different techniques on how to grow or different things that you're doing, or you might can even get some business tips if you're in the same state or something like that, and you trying to open a business and somebody that's on there has a business already going or something like that, or is further along in that process. You know what I mean? Move it along.
I know this is another one that the name we all familiar with, MJ Mary Jane. And are you looking for all things cannabis? Well, that's what you're about. That's what you what? Well, that
start over because that's good.
Shit, I'm blown. Well, what about trying MJ Mary Jane? If you visit this website, you'll see that this is just Pinterest for marijuana. So it's like, again, it's like these sites, I ain't gonna even say these sites, these social developments, as like within our cannabis community, it's like they developing, a community thing. It's like they actually really going against the odds if you actually look at this shit, because for you to say this is a Schedule 1 drug and it's like everything that's on that Schedule 1 little list, it tends to alternate and have you do non-community type activities. All of this right here is based around community activities, community development, personal development, so again, it's like all these sites is like they define the odds, so that's why it's up and coming.
Yep. And next right here, we got 420 singles. You know what I mean? So we already know what that sound like. While there exists marijuana social networks, there started to pop up various dating platforms. 420singles.com is a great platform suitable for every cannabis lover. It can help you find a partner not only locally but also worldwide. Their app is very similar to Tinder. Swipe left or right to demonstrate your reaction to a certain person. So, and that's definitely innovative too, though, man, because not everybody smoke weed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you log into this website, if you're somebody that's looking to meet somebody, you know what I'm saying? You know that everybody smoke weed. You know you going on there and you know that they doing what you like to do. So it'll be easier to find your match, man. But that's definitely innovative right there, man.
Hmm.
That's a good twist.
Hi there.
All right.
That's another app. This app is like a representation of all your best social media platforms, but with a touch of cannabis. Hmm. We could call it a cannabis social media platform. It is also free and available on main platforms. So if you got iOS or Android, it's like you can get here and download it. It's free. And again, it's just another social media platform, another social media development within the cannabis industry, within the cannabis community. So, you can get on there, check out blogs, see what investors are getting into, other career opportunities, all type of stuff is being offered within this social site.
Yep. So now we got weed circles. If you are in the cannabis industry, you definitely need to know about various top cannabis social networks that can help your business expand. There are numerous tactics one can use to get higher position in SERP and make their business more visible. If you want to get help from professionals, contact MSSCO Agency, an experienced team that knows how to work in the cannabis industry and effectively promote the website, the work with business identity, and follow the goals of each particular owner. So that's dope. So this is basically like a company that'll help a company build. It helps your brand build. To try to get you somewhere, in this business world. Moving on.
Cannabis. This network is perfect if you are looking for information. It is a great database of strains, types, and so on. One can also find friends and a like minded community here. So if you are looking for a place to feel completely open and free, this is the platform for you. And again, it's like, it's within the cannabis world and they offering a cannabis related thing.
Yep. Yep. What's next? MJ Link is a comparatively new weed social media network aimed at experts in the cannabis business community. These professionals include traders, growers, distributors, vendors, manufacturers, and other parties associated with the cannabis niche. Outreach SEO works well on new platforms and allows a business to increase its visibility. This is definitely one we're gonna tap into and look, and see what kind of things they offer, man. And again, it's nice to have these different platforms because they probably can get your shit to different places that you probably could get it to yourself. You know what I mean?
Hmm. The 420 magazine forum. The 420 magazine has a forum that is quite active. It is a great place to connect not only with cannabis lovers but also with business owners. Don't miss the opportunity to let more people know about you. It works great when trying to find more customers and make your business more popular. Now, and it's like with this one right here is like how you say earlier, like if you get in the cannabis industry, don't get discouraged. And it's like if you see so far, it's like a lot of these social media like developments here, it's like they're actually offering information.
Yeah.
So if you had a like bump in the road or this fence is a little bit too high, there's someone here on one of these cannabis social sites that can give you the insight. And if they can't give you the insight, you can exchange, develop dialogue to where it's like it'll give yourself the insight so you can move on. So
Yeah.
again, it's like all of this stuff right here, it should be taken advantage of if you really trying to get inside the cannabis industry.
And it will be taken advantage of by us. Don't believe that. So I think that's it. Scroll it down to wrap up. To wrap up. Okay, cannabis business. This is to wrap up. Cannabis business social networks provide a unique opportunity for marijuana businesses to market their brands to their targeted users. They also offer a rich repertoire of information and data crucial for anyone who wants to learn more about the cannabis industry. Yes. Let's do it though. But look, we want to talk about Instagram. Like a little bit about Instagram. It's like it's a platform that a lot of people use, and people in the cannabis industry have had it hard because it's like, you might post you smoking, you might post somebody rolling some weed, you might be at a function and somebody smoking this shit though, and your account will get red flagged or get taken down or get suspended and stuff like that. And then you look back at all the work that you put in, it's like doing all these posts, and then it's possibly you might lose everything that you posted. You know what I'm saying? And all the contacts that you had, all the different informations and stuff. Even moving on to TikTok, like it's hard to promote if you're using cannabis though. But I see, like, to me, it's like they pick and choose who they want to, red flag and who they want to, kind of take off though, man, because you can see, like, it's a trip. You can see somebody damn near naked. You know what I mean? And that shit can slide though. But if you got a video up there that's saying the benefit of cannabis, oh, this person had PTSD and it helped them, and they on the video smoking, you might get your fucking account red flagged and shit like that though, man. Or shadow banned.
Yeah, that's crazy because like how you say, you can scroll through on Instagram and see somebody down there butt naked. Or like, it's like you can see somebody getting bullied. You can see somebody getting like down there like beat to death, on here. And they'll like leave that. They'll promote that. They'll repost that. But as you say, you can like get some good positive information about like, fuck weed. You can say, all right, this CBD.
Yeah.
This CBD right here can help you with such and such, wooty wop wop wham. And since you talking about something that's, I guess, associated with a Schedule 1 right there, we finna take this off. But it's cool if I promote violence. It's cool, if I promote nakedness or whatever it may be. All of this shit is cool. I can twerk, I can cuss and do all of this old other stuff. But then it's like you speak about, you get close to talk about weed or whatever, it's a 50-50 something chance that like, oh, get this shit up out of here.
Yeah, and that's why, us at Best Way to Smoke, we want to give a shout out to Burner and the Social Club, because that's like the new Instagram for stoners, for people that's involved in the industry and whatever capacity that you involved in the industry. They released it, I think, kind of like early last year or something like that, though, and it had a little bugs to work out. They re-released it, last month, I think, and it's doing good, man. Yep. It's building up, and we definitely on it, posting, you know what I mean, and networking with people and shit like that, man. So we know that he went through a lot of shit and still go through a lot of shit with Instagram and stuff, though. And I seen a video he posted, and he was saying like he done been down there and kicked it with the people from Instagram and Facebook and shit like that, and people that worked there told him, oh, you ain't posting nothing that's wrong, but it shit steadily getting red flagged though, man. So for him to take his time out, to get with some people and put out a good product like this, that's gonna help people in the industry be able to freely and feel comfortable to promote their shit, man, that's definitely that's dope, man.
Yeah. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, another thing about like with the Social Club, I like it. It's like, you know what I'm saying, it's the same thing over there. My Instagram, all that stuff, BW2S_Serpo Jr.
Yep.
And it's like, how you can be on Instagram and like you can make your little videos, be goofy or whatever it may be, smoke your blunt or whatever. Like you can do this on Social Club, without I'm finna get my page flagged or whatever
the risk,
it may be.
Yep.
So it's not just, oh, I'm promoting my product. I'm trying to get information about the cannabis industry, this, that, and the other. It's not just that. If you want to go over there, and like be a goof troop, You can do that.
Yep.
Just like on Instagram, if you want to be like a little Insta model or whatever it may be, you can get over here. You can post your cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Poses, this, that, and the other. It's like it's cannabis to gram. You know what I'm saying? But it's the social club.
Social club.
And it's real cool. You know, it's like, as you say, it came out a little while ago. It had its bugs and it's constantly updating.
Yep.
You know, and it's like, if you like one thing I do appreciate about, you know what I'm saying, like Burner, what he doing with this, is like he let you know. If you're not aware, if you're not getting an update, and if you follow him, he'll go in there and let you know, man, on all the social club, we just got this new update. It's a new feature.
Yep.
You know, it may not even be a bug fix.
Yep.
You know, oh, we got this new feature now. You can get these new emotes.
Yep.
Oh, we got this new feature here. We got these new backgrounds, this, that, and this. You know, that shit is like cool. It's a real like social club. And it's like, we cannabis people. We want to, like, if we want to sit and chill and smoke a blunt and not worry about being judged behind whatever the hell. And
or
I got
posting your product and your business.
man,
you know
losing
what I mean?
so many people I've made connections with, so many people I've learned from. You don't got to worry about that shit with social club.
Yep. And it's definitely a plus because it's definitely cannabis friendly. But like Serpo said, man, you could get on there and do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean? So
hold on, let me say this too though. And it's like with Instagram, I understand you may have thousands of followers or whatever it may be, whether it be real, whether it be fake or whatever it is. Like even on Social Club, you have some people on there, they still do the same thing. Just because it's new and it's coming out, you got people over there with thousands of followers already.
yeah,
You know, they reaching thousands of people. You know what I'm saying? You put your stuff out there, you're going to be reaching the same thousands of people. You may even get bigger on Social Club than with Instagram. So that shit pretty cool.
Yep. It's definitely the move, man. It's definitely the trend. It's definitely the way to go. You know, and best way to smoke is sliding over there. And we definitely up in that motherfucker checking it out.
Of it. It's dope.
So look though, sir, I want to ask you, man, what's your top 5 stoner rappers?
My top 5 stoner rappers.
Yeah.
You know it's Snoop. You know it's Wiz. Devin the Dude, he really a big one. I think like I was probably off of Devin the Dude as far as weed smoking, kicking back probably before Snoop. I've been listening to Snoop all my life, but I haven't listened to Snoop as far as like really getting into the smoking mode.
Yeah.
As far as I did like with Devin the Dude. He got those songs where, you know, you talk about like the bud. UV ashtrays and shit like that. But Devin, Snoop, Wiz, who else, man? Redman. Redman is another one, like a little stoner that I fucks with. He got like his little weed song that like had you like, you know what I'm saying, on some Mario Brothers type shit.
On everything.
What was that? 4 of them?
Yeah.
Shit. That's another one, man.
Huh.
He gotta be in the music industry and shit. Shit. I done got stuck like a motherfucker.
All right, look, I'm gonna hit
all right, here it is like that. Yeah, that's it. The Loonies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got that. So for me, it'd be like, I go Snoop, Mystical. You know what I'm saying? I go, I fuck with Wiz. And then I go Bone Thugs and Harmony as a group. And then I go solo Busy Bone. You know what I mean? Those will be my top 5 like weed rappers and shit.
Yeah, that's cool though. I see like up in there really like they all cool, calm, you know what I'm saying? You can kick back. But Mystical is the one that'll have you like up and up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like with the list I think I put out there, like they'll have you all cool, calm, and like kicking and smoking, and Redman to be the one to have he like up and up and shit.
Yeah, up and apt and shit like that though, man. But yeah, man, just you know, just a little something on the thoughts, man. We want to know about y'all, man. Y'all top 5 stoner rappers, man. Put it in the comments and some shit like that, man. Let us know what y'all think about it. But look, So we're gonna talk about cannabis companies against cannabis. You know, it's a lot of companies out there that, you know, that don't want to be put out there because we got this from a website that actually screenshotted this and took it from another website that took it down. You know, they had the list up. And as you can see NFL, Krispy Kreme donuts, Barclays, Johnson and Johnson, and then, you know, all down below, a lot of those, you know, it's a university up there, and a lot of those are pharmaceutical companies. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely know Big Pharma. Majority of those is Big Pharma right there, though.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely know Big Pharma does not want that to happen. You know, they don't want it to be legal. And if you think about it, man, like just playing devil's advocate, the way it is right now, you know what I'm saying? The way the weed industry is right now, would you rather it stay like this, where it kind of got, you know, a little gray area type shit though, or would you rather it be decriminalized? I know what you think as far as about decriminalizing for people to get out of jail and all that kind of shit though. I'm just saying on a business aspect.
Well, if on a business aspect, I believe it's cool where it's at. You know, because it's already like legal state wise. You
Right.
know, like more than half the fucking country is like legalized on the state level for cannabis. You know, and it's like I'm like if you're going federally, you got to be dealing with a big bulk of this some type of shit and doing some illegal activities. You know, for it to be where it's at right now, to where you can actually get certain permits, you can get certain licenses to distribute, you know, to grow, to have a facility, you know, to either grow it or even put it out there, have transportation deliveries or whatever it may be. If that's already obtainable, I mean, it's like we have nothing like really to work for. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's real, it's cool as it is. You know, do your due diligence if this is what you want to get into. Do this shit, get your paperwork, you know what I'm saying, and take over the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? That like it's cool right there.
And then you look at it like what Biden did on the federal level. You know what I'm saying? With pardoning all the people with low level weed convictions and shit. And then certain states is taking it on individually to kind of do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know California is on that tip, and there's a lot of other states that's moving in that direction. There's some that's like, fuck that. We ain't making that move until it's federally decriminalized. You know what I'm saying? But I even just think if they decriminalize it and just allow states to still run it how they want to run it and shit like that. Like what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially in California, like we're like the front runners for the shit. You know what I mean?
What about like if weed or cannabis, if it's taken off the Schedule 1 list,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean you might as well say is off the federal list? Like if like how Biden just did it like federally,
Right.
you know, like you can get your little small cannabis little stuff like expunged. You can get this done away with.
Right.
But it's still on the Schedule 1. If you can even leave the stuff where it's at, but take the shit off of Schedule 1. Like if you take it off the Schedule 1, that like without getting it like legalized on that level,
Got
you will
you.
open it up, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying, to still get the research.
Yep.
You know, like
Yep.
like you can still have funding to do certain things.
Yep.
Because it's not Schedule 1.
Yep.
It's still on the federal list, you know, but
Yep.
it's not a Schedule 1 narcotic, as they trying to say.
Man, and that's a great point, cuz and I don't know. I wonder if that's something that they ever looked into. I'm gonna kind of research that to see if that's something they looked into though. You know what I mean?
Because that's like again, that's like cool because it's like state by state. We already have like things to where like you can like take care of your business and you can get your record sealed.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get it sealed, you can do your little time and like get it expunged. I think now they like shortened the years down to where it's like you can get it sealed and expunged.
4 years.
You know, so if you already really have that into play and is still federally illegal and it's still on a Schedule 1, you know, but it's like if you can just, all right, fuck it, we don't got to get it legal. You know what I'm saying? On the federal level, Biden already handled that. The states that's already with it, they already tackling it. You even got states, you know, that's like trying to like tighten it up to make sure that it runs properly. You know, and it's like, all right, we cool right there. But you got this on a Schedule 1. That's what's making it kind of fluctuating. You know what I'm saying? You got some institutions that's afraid to admit that, like, all right, yeah, certain people within the cannabis industry are helping to fund to get this research to put out there for health and wellness. We already know if you're doing it recreationally, we already know what's popping. But for health and wellness, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you take it off the Schedule 1 and leave it where it's at, you open a door for that. You know, and it's like, shit, Big Pharma and everybody else can fuck around and reap the benefits of it.
See, but these companies right here,
they
want to keep it on the Schedule 1. They want to keep it just straight illegal. So in that aspects, that will make the black market flourish more.
Look, I'm not all the way like sure and exact on this, cuzzo, but I can probably bet like a pretty penny that more than half of these like entities that you see right here, they invest in private prisons. You know, they invest in like things to where it's like laws would be like so much strict and like aimed towards the black and brown communities to where it's like, all right, shit, if we legalize this shit right here, we gonna lose out over here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not speaking that as factual right now.
Right.
I'm just speaking like, all right, I can bet on this right here, because it's like, why would you go against something that is so beneficial, you know, to like the fucking universe? You know what I'm saying? This shit is beneficial in so many ways. It's like you open up the medical research for health and wellness. All right, you taking away these fucking pharmaceutical pills that's getting people strung the fuck out. Like, nigga, I can break my leg, and you mean to tell me after the medicine that I get, you mean I'm sprung out on drugs? I need to go and get like some heroin and shit now to keep some shit up? Well, you can just get some cannabis or some shit.
And look,
like that.
and if you look at it like that too, though, a lot of these companies, they could get just like have the different strains. Like if I just say like if I owned a pharmaceutical company, I would say, fuck it, man. I'm gonna invest into the industry, into the cannabis industry. I'm gonna have all these different strains that do these different things, you know, that help with all these different things and shit like that, though. And I might just have just enough to cover the medication that's out there, because you got, just like you got the original, you know, brand of medication, then you got the generic brand of medication. It's the same shit, like having the best weed and then having, you know, a middle grade or a low grade type of weed. So,
really?
You know, it's just different ways to look at it, though. But as we stand right now, these particular companies do not want to see this shit legalized.
I gotta say this. Krispy Kremes, I am appalled. Look, and I say that because it's like, you know, like motherfuckers get high as a motherfucker and they get like the munchies and Krispy Kremes, you know, they got them donuts and shit. They can be like, they can win because motherfuckers can come in so high and something like that. And you know, CBD, is said that like you eat the CBD, it brings you back, it mellows it out. You know, Krispy Kreme, y'all can win right there with the CBD.
Man.
I ain't fucking with Krispy Kreme. I'm on the Krispy Kreme strike.
Man, for real though, man. But yeah, we just wanted to hit y'all with some information and chop it up with the people, man. We thank y'all for tapping in with the Best Way to Smoke podcast. This is Big J.
Serpo Jr. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure you go and tell that friend.
Yes, do that. Best way.